Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Twin Carbs. And today we are at the Stirling charging hub, just off the M9 at junction 10. And we're here today to review an EV. Now, you'll be glad to hear it's not the MG ZS EV because we've done quite a few of those. No, it's the Vauxhall Mokka-e. Now this Mokka belongs to a friend of mine, and it's the ultimate spec from Vauxhall. Now it's got fairly reasonable performance characteristics, having producing about 260 newton meters of torque. It's got 0 to 60 quoted at 9.2 seconds, and a maximum speed of 93 miles per hour. Now that comes from a battery capacity of 50 kilowatt hours, and it's got reasonable onboard charging speed as well, having an onboard 11 kilowatt charger. It can be charged obviously from your domestic 3-pin socket using the Granny Type 2 charger. It charges at 2.3 kilowatts in one of these. The charge time, 0 to 100, which you never actually do, is 21 hours. The AC current from a home charger or public charger at 7 kilowatts is about 7.5 hours. But because it can charge on public chargers at 11 kilowatts, even on a Type 2 connection, that comes down to about 5 hours. The beauty, though, is on the DC rapid chargers, it can take 100 kilowatts of charge. So you're doing about 0 to 80% charge in about 30 minutes. And that 50 kilowatt hours of battery provides a WLTP high range of 209 miles. So I'm going to quick walk around the car. I like the size of the wheels. It seems to fill the arches pretty well. Always a good sign. It's not quite your SUV size. It's kind of crossover between your smaller hatchbacks and your larger hatchbacks, but nice styling anyway. It's got the Mokka-e lettering along the back there, just to confirm that it is an E, so you'll recognise it as being an EV. It's got that little E badge on the corner there, and not the new styling of the Vauxhall badge there. It also has the charging flap, which would be in place of the petrol filler cap on any other standard Mokka. So taking a look in the back, first of all, seems to be plenty of room in there, certainly enough room for 2 adults and a child, if not 3 adults. Nice comfortable leather upholstery and plenty of leg room as well, so not too bad at all. So having a quick look in the front then, everything's laid out really well. This one is the ultimate model with the 10-inch infotainment screen there. Everything digital on the dash there. Heated leather seats, leather heated steering wheel as well, and contrast between the carbon fibre style and the piano black styling on the centre console there. Seats are not only heated but also massage. Nice aluminium pedals there too, nice touch. So time now, I think, to take this out on the road and see how it drives. Right then, so heading out on the road, we've got a choice between 3 different modes. We have Eco, Normal and Sport. We're in Normal at the moment. One of the challenges with Eco mode, as with most EVs, certainly here in Scotland, is that in Eco mode it turns off the heating and cooling functions. So in cold weather, Eco can be a bit of a problem. Even though it's relatively mild, certainly for January in Scotland, it's 10 degrees today. We still like our comforts, so we have the the heating on at the moment. So the car is currently doing 43 miles an hour, although it is set in adaptive cruise control at 60 miles an hour. So adaptive cruise control is maintaining the distance between us and the car ahead of us, which is obviously going slower than the speed limit at the moment. And it's quite a valuable safety feature. It means that your car is going to brake as the cars ahead of you and the traffic ahead of you slows down as well. It will also speed up as the traffic ahead of you speeds up too. But a valuable safety feature. One of the other safety features here, of course, is lane keep assist. Now, whether you like it or not, it basically keeps you in between the lines that are available on the road. So effectively it's got that mild steering function. It will certainly vibrate through the steering wheel to let you know if you are about to cross those lines. Now the infotainment feature at the moment is showing nav functionality. We can move the navigation into the main dashboard screen area and use infotainment for other things if need be. So we'll touch on some of these in a moment. Now you'll notice now that we're doing a steady 59. The car in front is sufficiently far ahead of us so that we could stop in a hurry if we had to. And it is the adaptive cruise control feature that is maintaining that speed and that distance. And you'll notice now that the center console or the infotainment screen is now showing some stats. Effectively, that's recent performance figures and economy figures from previous journeys is displaying there. Most of these functions obviously can be controlled from the steering wheel. So the functions in the buttons on the steering wheel there, and it's quite easy to change them from one screen to another. Usual functionality that you would expect to find on that screen, including Bluetooth, mobile phone, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay. And this model of Mokka also comes with various features like the foldable, adjustable and heated door mirrors, rain sensitive even, windscreen wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED tail lights, LED front fog lights, and what they call IntelliLux LED matrix headlights, which has some fancy functions that I'm not even going to try and explain as part of this video. I think there's a whole video on its own for those things. Now, it's always a bit of fun when you're out and about to try and spot fellow EV drivers. And here's one coming now in his Ford Mustang Mach-E. I've slowed it down so we can see it a bit better. And so back to the charging hub at Stirling. It really is a fantastic facility that they've built here, and there's plenty of room for expansion too. So goodbye to the Mokka. Excellent car. Obviously, the Vauxhall Opel group were acquired by PSA, which was Peugeot in France. This car is built in France. And the PSA group itself has now been bought over by Stellantis, and that now includes ownership of Peugeot, Citroën brands, Vauxhall, Opel, Fiat, Chrysler, and the likes. So it'll be interesting to see how these models all either merge or integrate or change over the coming years. So that's it for now. Once again, thank you very much for watching. I hope you find the video useful and informative, and we hope to see you again next time on Twin Carbs. Bye for now.